matchup on tap, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is...
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
I guess we're going to have to nickname him the thrower, aren't we, or something like that.
After last week?
I mean, man, you're talking about over 400 yards throwing the ball. The running backs and everyone else may be looking at him like, hey, don't forget us. And he probably just tell him, listen, you want to get involved? Go out and catch some passes. I'll make sure you touch it.
Off play action. Lindsey.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So the Steelers now in great shape to begin their initial possession. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
We saw something last week you don't see very often. Team loses, but the quarterback, the trigger man, offensive player of the week in the AFC. That's pretty impressive.
You rarely see that. Of course, don't worry, folks. He said the obligatory, I would have traded that for a victory any day of the week.
Yeah, no doubt about it, but still, he must have played awfully well to win it when his team lost.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Back to throw. Knight. And a completion to Wilson.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Wilson with a first down carry.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
This is 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll run again with Wilson. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw. Knight. He finds his man. Complete. That's Payne. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Back to throw. Knight. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. And he's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Steelers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Bills offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but with the wheels as well. NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
A gain of 15. First down, Bills.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the left side, it's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And he'll be taken down here about the 11. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, Lindsey. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Lindsey. That is caught. Touchdown, Bills. A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their 2nd offensive possession.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's another Steelers 1st down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bills shaken up on the play.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 9.
Back to throw. Knight. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Oh, it shifts past him. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
That's
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard
Off the play fake. Knight. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. There's McKenzie. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. 30 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
On first down, Bishop. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Off play action. Lindsey. He finds his man, complete. It's Bishop. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Lindsey fights through. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
34-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Lindsey. Calling a gain of a yard. And it'll be 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 20-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. The Bills at 8-1 on the year. They come in here hot. I mean, over the last 9, Charles, they are 8-1.
And that record, the way that they're playing, they've proven to me, and I think anyone else in the league, they're able to go toe-to-toe with anyone, and they look forward to the challenge.
10 more there and another first down.
1st and goal, Buffalo.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. They'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Steeler D will celebrate the goal line stand.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard go or 20. Going 4th down. Now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
On the ground, the drive starts with Wilson. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety. And the defensive penetration there blew that play up and got him 2 points.
How about how they got off at the snap of the football, got upfield into the backfield, and created the big play? That's the key to everything.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Hands it off out of the gun. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Bishop. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st down.
At the 9-yard line.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Lindsey. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead in the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this 1st half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 2.
14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And the Steelers getting set and ready for their next possession. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
A gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Steelers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
2nd and 8.
Back to throw.
Knight.
The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory, right at the 40. In motion, the tight end. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st down, Westbrook. He's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers are able to move back in front. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back 1, you got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead is up to 5.
16.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Breaks the tackle now with Allen.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and
10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
And that's all about recognition right there, because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, what defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
Back to throw again. That ball caught by his rookie wideout. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw. Lindsey. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll try to run this one in. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
But he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out as they have taken the lead. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 2. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Knight. Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
The Bills' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season. And if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Lindsey. Over the middle, complete. That's Bishop. 7 yards there and a first down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On first down, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal. Back to throw. Lindsey. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our trip through the NFL starts now. At Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, we find the Falcons at home to take on the Texans. And when you've got a running back like this, just let him do his thing. Bijan Robinson. He gets it, he finds some field, and he's going to leave everyone in his wake. He's gone. From there, let's get you to another interesting matchup. And this is Justin Herbert. He's got a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, including this one. This one's at halftime, and it's the Chargers on top by 7. It's 17-10. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And it's Jimmy Horn Jr. He makes the big play to kick off the scoring. This one of his 2 touchdowns so far. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Panthers with the lead at the half. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Looking to throw. Knight. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs on getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. To the right side and intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive and that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now a handoff up the middle. Monk. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
The 29-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Westbrook. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. From the 21, here's second and a couple.
Second and 2.
Off the play fake. Knight. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Brings up third down and 2.
Operating from the gun. Knight. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to get in the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
Well, the 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation, they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense, get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. They'll start on the ground here on first down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
Back to throw. Lindsey. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That'll put him right at 99 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
First down, Bills.
Now a handoff up the middle. Bishop. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Up 2nd and 4.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Up the middle they go. It's Bishop. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here, so for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football and let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
It's a gain of 18.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Monk. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Off play action. Knight. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup.
Operating from the gun. Knight. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
Might have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd.
here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bills shaken up on the play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. Well, now they'll try to do better here and come away. Taking it right down Broadway. Inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here.
Steelers 31.
So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points to the defense, but not on that play.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Steelers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Westbrook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. From the gun on 3rd down. Knight got his man complete over the middle. It's McKenzie. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter. On 1st down, it's Bishop. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw. Lindsey over the middle. it's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 40. Give them 10 yards on that one, and that earns them a fresh set of downs. They'll run on first down. It's Bishop. Oh, what a juke into space. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 166 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
He was brought down at the 26.
Ball at the 26. Second and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a handoff up the middle. Bishop. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Bills add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
The kicker on
Now the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now out come the Steelers. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Well, that'll be incomplete. Boy, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Second and 13. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Knight. Throwing the slant pattern here, complete. 2nd and 1 now from the 21.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 21-yard line.
Looking to throw. Knight. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17.
Back to throw. Knight. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Dances by him. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Off the play fake. Lindsey. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Inside the 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they went standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. This crowd alive again. Some were headed for the exits, but a fourth quarter comeback has tied things up as the kick is away here. A solid stiff arm. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield or man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
A little juke. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Buffalo.
And, partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
They go play action here on first down. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Lindsey. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Lindsey. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Bills first down.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Off-play action. Lindsey. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. But we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Knight. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Knight. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Oh, that would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Called on a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4.
Back to throw. Lindsey. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw. Knight. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Knight. He finds his man, complete. That's McKenzie. An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Knight. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Back to throw. Knight.
Over the middle, complete. It's McKenzie. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. They're going to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 19. A big one coming for kicker Eddie Pinheiro. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So it'll all come down to the right foot of Eddie Pinheiro. From the left hash, this for the win. And the 13-year man puts it through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
Pushing his way through. Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
So for Pittsburgh, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else than their sanity, as they move to 4-6. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they suffered just their second loss as they drop to 8-2 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.